Welcome back to the Art of Self-Mastery. I'm your host, Master Johnson. If you're new here, congratulations. My energy is so magnetic, it only attracts those that are ready for it, and it simply repels away those that are not. This channel is very much blowing up, and I tend to have a tendency to where whenever I create my videos, my dogs decide to go ahead and come on, which is totally fine. But then they start licking themselves, and it drives me crazy. So if you see me do this, then that's why. But nevertheless, stop reprogramming your subconscious mind. How's that been going for you? Yeah, I know exactly how it's going for you. What if you're not supposed to reprogram your subconscious mind, and each and every single time you take steps towards reprogramming yourself, you are only showing this thing called a subconscious mind that you're not already who you know you can be? Who said that you were broken? When did you buy into the identity of your past that was traumatized? Why do you have to put yourself as a master creator, master manifester behind the 8 ball and say, I must do this, this, and this in order for me to receive that? Oh yeah, I have to reprogram my subconscious, or I have to heal, or I have to fill in the blank before I can have this, be this, or do that. Why? I need you to answer that. Put it like this. It's all perspective. And the fact of the matter is I serve a very unconditional, loving God. Or in other words, a very unconditionally loving God, which means the God that I serve as well as is within me, that pulls all of my reality, destiny, and life through me, all based off of the free choice that I have to choose the reality based off of the identity that I choose to operate from. Very high level stuff, hopefully you can catch it. Well then, that God that I serve, the only God, the Alpha and Omega, I'm not separate of. Okay? I actually have that same God within me, and you do as well. But what if you're using that God power to say, I need to heal? And then you choose the identity of healing. Who's going to come up to you and say, you're healed now? Why do we have to reprogram our subconscious mind to receive blessings? Think about what I'm telling you here. What if, just stick with me. What if by reprogramming what is inside of your subconscious, and you have to do this in order to receive a better life, doesn't that sound extremely conditional? How about for all my religion people? Oh yeah, I'm not religious, but I do have a relationship with Christ. I can walk circles around these people. But I need you to understand this. See, the thing about religion, Catholicism, if you will, the Roman Catholics created it about 200 to 300 years after the death of Christ. And then Catholicism breeds this thing called Christianity, but if you don't act this way, tithe this much, repent this much, or ask for this many Hail Marys, then you're not good enough for God's favor. Doesn't that sound kind of conditional? Wow. Okay, so Roman Catholics say, all right, well, let me go ahead and make sure that these individuals are praying to a God without, because if they understand that God is within, then we can't control them because they have true divinity. See, if I was a warlord, I'd do that. I think I'm not. But I have woken up to something. And it's that innate desire. You know, for everybody that's going through a spiritual awakening, what if I told you there's no such thing as a spiritual awakening? See, they got this all mixed up. A spiritual awakening would mean that you'd have to be asleep from your spirituality. Do you understand that you're actually existing on 3 planes, more than 3 planes, but 3 planes of existence? Your mental plane, your spiritual plane, and this physical plane? Do you know that you are more spiritual first and then mental? Where do you think you get your ideas from? It's from your spirit. How can you have a spiritual awakening if you never left the spiritual realm? Where do you think you operate first? Starting to get your mind open now, yeah? So I want you to understand, you're not a spiritual awakened individual, not at all. No, you're so much more than that. You're actually an individual that saw through the veil and saw the matrix around you and actually realized that there's no way that this matrix is built off of fear and worry and doubt and suffering and hustling can be the way that's going to lead to prosperity and happiness. See, you saw it. How did you see it? Because you're never asleep. You can't see something when you're sleeping, right? Maybe dreams and other things, but just hear my words. We don't have to make this harder than it has to be. Go look it up. Does it not say in text that ye are gods? Straight out of Jesus' mouth. To what I have done, you shall do more. Straight out of Jesus' mouth. right? See, I want you guys to understand that Christ did not come to teach Christianity. Christ came to wake you up to what you are and what you should know yourself to be. I am the way, the I am consciousness through Christ consciousness. Don't you get it? See, what if your life is not about effort? It's simply about awareness. Yeah, how's all that efforting going, changing and reprogramming your subconscious mind? If anything, I promise you, it's just leading you to more things to heal. Let's talk a little bit more about this subconscious mind. Subconscious, okay, that means below your conscious. Kind of like a submarine is below water. Subconscious. So every time that you're triggered, what was once subconscious is now being brought up to the forefront of your conscious mind. Therefore, listen to me, it's not subconscious anymore. It's conscious. Now, how you respond, now that what was once subconscious is how you quote unquote heal. No, you just choose to respond rather than react. Yeah. No, you choose to have an emotional regulation that doesn't recreate and reenact the things that you have yet to respond to. What if you do not reprogram your subconscious mind, but you simply re-impress your subconscious mind? You remember your subconscious mind. I'm not talking about remembering your past. No, I'm talking about you remembering that you are greater than your circumstances. Yes, the I am consciousness that's within you is greater than I. And I and the Father are one, but the Father is greater than I. What is the Father? The Father is your divinity. What are you? I am consciousness. Oh, sorry, pre-workout burp. You know, as I start to give more to this audience here on YouTube, I like to get directly to the point because I have a specific kind of way that goes directly past your conscious mind and directly impresses the subconscious mind that then leads to feeling states that then lead to different perspectives. In other words, the way that I speak makes you feel like it makes sense. What if I told you that every time you think, you don't think backwards? You think forwards. What if thinking separates you from your divinity? Oh, that's a whole nother video that I just put out. You should probably go watch that one. But what if thinking and every single thought that you had automatically manifested? A lot of people would not be here. But the feelings that you have, what if you feel things into your existence rather than think them into your existence? Now, 1 second, my dog is licking himself. Hey, yo, cut it out, man. That's gross. Ugh. I let them in here and they do that. All right, stick with me. What if there's no more reprogramming, but there's impressing the subconscious mind through feeling states? And those feeling states are then going to tell the Lord within you, the God within you, I don't know what they want because I can't believe every thought that they have, but I do know what they feel. And clearly, based off the things that they're paying attention to, that then causes them to think and or causing them to feel something must mean they want what they pay attention to because they continue to repent or rehab or reenact this feeling state. What if you're not your past? What if there is no conditions? And what if simply because you think that you have to do this, this, and this in order to receive this, this, and this, that's the only reason why you have continuous suffering in your life? Yeah, there's a lot to take away from this video, but if there's anything I can give to you before this 10-minute timer goes off, is that you're so much more than what you think you are. And it's going to require you to not think. It's going to require you to accept and trust what you are. It's that simple. And then stop believing in the people that are telling you that you have to do this in order to be good enough for heaven, because heaven is here. And it's a state of mind, just like hell. That is a state of mind. But I would want you to open yourself up into the thought that says, maybe, just maybe, as a master manifester and creator, I don't need to buy into the negative circumstances around me, but maybe I can believe in myself more than I believe in my circumstances. My name is Master Johnson. For those that would like to come inside of the community, learn this the way that you should, find the links inside the description. And until then, I'll see you next time.